Number 7. And I would guess everybody listening, um, even Ross and myself are probably going to say he should probably be a little bit higher. Edgar Quero, Edgar Quero, with the Double A affiliate with the Chicago White Sox. He's 5'11", 170 pounds, 20 years old. He was born in Cienfuegos, Cuba. And what he did, we touched on him last year. We were pretty big fans on him last year, but what he did this year, two different affiliates, two different sides of the spectrum in Double A. He got traded in the during the year, 256 at bats at one place, 122 or 112 at another. So 368 at bats. He batted 255, had a 380 on base, and slugged 351. That brings us to an on base plus slugging of 731. He had 6 home runs, a far cry from his 17 last year. 76 strikeouts, 72 walks. So that was sexy. Um, Edgar Quero had a good year, not the breakout that we certainly expected at Scout the Stat Line, but he certainly didn't disappoint. Edgar Quero, what do you think, Ross?
Yeah, so one of our top 10 catchers from last year, and this is a guy
Yep.
that we'd ID'd pretty early on. And I think, you know, we always love the guys that we ID early and we want a champion and we want them to be successful, obviously. So I remember really queuing in on him in 2021 when he was first making his debut. And then in 2022, had a really strong season across the board. I was really excited for him. Starting 2023, the Angels gave him a very aggressive assignment and they put him in Double A. That surprised even me. I was surprised by that. I thought he would be at high A to start the season. Um, they went a little aggressive. The Angels did that a lot this year with a lot of different players, and it looks to me like it was maybe premature. He didn't do he didn't do bad, but
Yeah.
he wasn't able to impact the ball like he has in the past. He had excellent plate discipline. In fact, with the Angels, he walked more than he struck out. Eventually, he went from Angels prospect killing organization to the White Sox prospect killing organization. So he went there, and his numbers were better after moving to the White Sox across the board, except for an on base percentage.
Yep.
But he was hitting a little bit better overall. I think that they probably had him work on being a little more aggressive, see if he could make make more contact. But overall, it's a decent season. It's just not the season that I think we'd hoped for, and I think has fallen a little bit in the rankings as a result of that. Still ranks pretty well for us overall. He's a WRC plus kind of performing bat with really good plate discipline. Um, I'm still excited. I just think the move was a little premature to Double A,
Yeah.
and I would not be surprised if next year we see him repeat the level to start the year. And if he's shown the growth that I would expect, because I thought by maybe next year he would be in Double A, then we might actually see more of the Quero we were expecting this year.
Yeah. I think you hit the nail on the head. Um, but I think I'm a little bit more excited than you are. I can kind of hear the tone in your voice, that it's kind of a ho hum sort of deal. Um, I'm pretty impressed by I mean, he was 19 years old. He was 20. He was 20 all year. He was 20 years old in Double A, and he held his own.
Yeah.
He didn't struggle. I don't want to call it struggling. Like he just held his own. He did a really good job by the stats comparison. I think you should get excited about that. Yeah, he batted 312 last year in A, got the call up to the double A numbers, which I'm the huge guy on the double A numbers. I think those are easily translated into the MLB. He batted 246 with his first affiliate and then 277 with his second. I love that. I think that looks really good, especially at the catcher spot.
Well, he only struck out 76 times. That's
Yeah,
pretty. He's got great plate discipline. He
yeah,
clearly does. So I'm still looking for the breakout. I really
yeah,
am. I'm not off of this guy by any means. But I have cooled a little bit. I was if he would
yeah.
have blown it up this year, then I would have been his biggest cheerleader. Just being a little realistic, it was you want to see a little bit more, and I think he was just aggressively promoted.
Yeah.
He didn't miss it. It's not like he mishandled that assignment though. So you could still see. I mean, if he has a big breakout next year, even if he started in Double A, and let's say he's performing like he did in 2022 at Double A, then he's going to be in Triple A before you know, and probably see the major leagues. And he's still just 21 years old. So
Yep.
there's still a lot of promise there.
Super excited about this one, guys. I would say for me, this is a great buy low. If you're having an owner that was like, well, I was super excited about him, he just didn't perform, man, go get him. Matter of fact, yeah, he's a go get him for me.
I agree with you. Great buy low opportunity right here.
Yeah, yeah. Edgar Quero, guys, that's Chai Sox.
You don't see too many of them.
All right.